It's one of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, run! Set. Ready, run!
They'll run, and here's Amarian Halftree. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Careful.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This fielded inside the 35. It's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field. Here's a first carry for their running back, and this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 3-yard line.
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Set. Ready.
On play action now. Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll be 2nd down. between the tackles for Hampton. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Herbert to throw. We'll get this out wide to Johnston. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete. It's Mlg Wk. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll go with Hampton. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers.
A 47-yard attempt.
His kick is perfect. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down.
At the 24-yard
They do a really
line.
nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Chargers out to the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. First and 10. Mahomes. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Try to pick this one up on the ground. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Chiefs first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ryan Robinson. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his first touchdown this year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead.
Chargers 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Run. 21. Ready. Ready.
On first down, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
Set. Run. Set.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here's a third down and 4.
Set.
Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Chargers.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 35 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands, and here, he rips off a big one.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, Herbert. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that one.
From the gun on third down, Herbert. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
A short kick, down to the 7.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Go.
Tight end on the move left.
Ready.
Throwing now is Herbert. Looking middle there. but it's incomplete.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers are back within 1. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll start at the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Right back to Wilson, he's got it again. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now Herbert. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
First down, Los Angeles.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Justin Herbert.
George Karlaftis working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Yellow, yellow.
The third quarter begins with a run. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 24-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The RPO. That one is complete. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Mahomes. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 46-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5.
Black 80, black. Ready.
Pistol here for Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
3rd and 5.
Set. Go, Buzz. Go, go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Homie troops right. Ram. 59. Set.
Herbert to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Set. 380. Baylor tight.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they will remain down by 1.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll begin here on the ground. They'll take this down to the 47. Junior Colson there to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run with Robinson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
A gain of 9
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Mahomes back. This caught right side by Worthy. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get 18 on that one. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And somehow he circumvents that first man, tries to take this forward. Gain of just about a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Third, they need 8.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Yellow. There's a water.
With the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow. There's a blue lady. Hey, 57.
Pacheco. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Lost a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
So the last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. That's complete on the tight end screen. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal.
Easy.
Now Mahomes. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Hart. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Now, Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. Let's get about 6 before he's taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City
14 on the pickup. 1st down, KC.
1st and 10.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything because right now possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Yellow.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
On the give, it's Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Patrick to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Mozzie Smith. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 280. Caps.
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, L.A.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
And now we're at the point in the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Baylor Tiger.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's out wide to Warren. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
At the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Set. Black 80. Black.
Throwing again, Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6?
Crowd right.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now, 1st and goal.
Check. 21.
Herbert to the air again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Complete to Omarion Hampton. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Crowd right. Set.
Now Herbert again. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
His kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 13, Chiefs 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Yellow. 15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Brings up 2nd.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Escaping to his left. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish as this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.